All right, so we're on the trail again. We just finished hiking to the Butler Wash ruins. And now, like a couple of 100 yards down the road, there is the West Fork of Butler Wash, and we're headed down to the Target ruins. Plus there's 3 other sites down here. So this is a shorter trip. I think they said 3 miles round trip. We did our big long one yesterday, which was the Mule Canyon. That'll be a separate video, so make sure you check that out. We did close to 9 miles on that trip and saw a lot of ruins and some really up close. So we'll check this out. So this seems like different country than we were in a half mile away. There's no big cliffs, sandstone, or anything. Just dirt. Okay, so down here in the bottom, the trail forks. And we went left. There's Target ruins, which I believe is up this draw. And then if we go straight, there's 3 more sets further up. Now we're getting back into the country where there should be ruins. All right, so it seems like the first little spur trail would take you to a beautiful waterfall and kind of dead end here. So don't take it. Especially this time of year, there's no water in it. So we'll go back to the fork and head up the next one. All right, so we're somewhat at grasping at straws every time we see a side trail, because we know there's the Target ruin is off by itself. The other 3 are closer together. Every time we see a side chute, we head up it. We've been wrong twice, so let's make it a 3rd time. All right, so 3rd time lucky, I believe. Up in this alcove up in there, we can see ruins. Yeah, we can see the sign just plain as day. Okay, so there is some huge walls and one that's all finished. Looks like the roof's still intact. Even I don't see a way into that one. All right, well, that's as far as I dare go here. I'm sure people have accessed it, but not me. And then across the way, across the way, there's some more over here. Yeah. So there's not really a trail to this one. I had to do a little scramble. This is cool living quarters. This one over here is in amazing shape. Okay, the roof is still intact on it. You can see the log sticking out of it. It still has the clay over the rocks. That's amazing. Okay, in this alcove there's this and this little bit of wall. Lots of areas where they're grinding. Pretty cool. Yeah, I know it's super washed out, but this would be target ruins. And it's going to be really hard to see the one with the roof on it. Right in that little hole there, there's actually paintings, pictographs. It looks like a target, so this would be target ruins. Alright, I'm all out of breath, but here's the next set. We just hiked up the hill from the trees over there. All right, you can hear Steph gabbing. We got some people from Salt Lake over here she's visiting with, so I gave them that first site for a minute. They've got this chained off a little bit. And sadly, there wasn't a chain down here, so I don't know if I'm inside the chain or not supposed to go on this side. I think I'm inside. Okay, so I didn't expect to see this over here. Oh. I don't know how far down in it goes. Or if there's anything more in here. Get my handy dandy flashlight out. Yeah, it doesn't really appear as though there's anything down in here other than a big massive cave. And now I'm giving you pictures of black. Yeah, it just kind of keeps going down in the bottom there. They've pulled all these rocks to the edge. I don't know who they are that did that, but they don't naturally fall that way. But I just don't see anything down in there. So we'll head back out. Video quality on this is probably going to be crappy. I'm sorry about that, but it's all my GoPro will give me. People have had a fire down here, but that's very recent. Oh, it looks like there's some dwellings down here. And maybe that's what this was on the other side. And it just fell down. Yeah, they've had lots of fires in here. Crazy cool. Okay, so we're checking this out. We're finding corn cobs.
Oh, that's super mustardy yellow. Look at that.
They have a bunch of chains here, but you're not kicked out of everywhere. So I don't know if I'm inside the secured area or outside of it. So I think we're outside of it because they've got this section here all cordoned off. Yeah, so they have this section here cordoned off, but you can go behind it, and then there's this huge wall here, and then down into the cave. And we'll go back over here now that there's not a crowd there. And look, there were some pictographs on the walls. Okay, back to the very beginning when we first came in. This would have been quite a room. And then, let me zoom in. I guess I was zoomed in. There's a handprint. Three people. And it looks like maybe more handprints there, but they're the opposite. And then there's another dude there. Okay. And then back down into here. I haven't gone down into this side yet. Come. Come on. Oh, walking right by stuff. Lots of pack rat nest. That would be corn stalk. Come here. Here's another big circle rock they used. Lots of areas they had fire. I'm guessing from the shape of the smoke, there'd have been a wall that ran there and a wall that ran straight down over there. So back down here in the cave is where they were grinding corn. Across the top here. This would have been handy. They could have had a place to catch it down on the bottom and just grind it and let it go down. I keep finding more and more. Here's another spot. Yeah, Steph thinks it's the altar, the prayer rock, and it's worn in from their knees.
Just saying.
Just waxing poetic. Okay, some more spots where they've been grinding corn. This is a big area. There must have been a lot of people here. And some more down on that rock down there. Lots and lots. This isn't the coolest ruins we've seen, but it's the one of the biggest for sure, and the cave was kind of a added bonus. Oh, I always start recording right after a huge climb up a steep hill. Keep coming! So this one isn't marked. And it's like they put logs across the trail. This may not be anything other than a place where... Okay, so a sketchy climb up in sand. It's not even rock. I'm trying to see here. I made my way up alongside this rock, or log, up there, up to there, up to there, and across this. And there's not a ton up here. So it looks like little storage areas. I've noticed in this canyon there, like finishing the structures off. Okay, lots of fire. Had lots of fires in here. Look at all the... That's just a rock. The pottery pieces. And here's a whole collection of the pieces. Shards, lots. This one's harder to get to, so I'm guessing it doesn't get visited as much. And then here is this. Oh, tons of pottery pieces. That one's really got a arc to it. I now understand why people that choose like to live the lifestyle of wilderness survival lifestyle come stay down here. It'd be hard to live year-round in the UNS. You'd freeze to death and have nothing to eat 6 months, 7 months out of the year. All right, big black nothing. This seems to go in, but not really. All right. So one of the harder to get to, and not really the coolest one. we passed a big group that had 21 people. A few adults, but mostly like little kids, 6, 7 years old kids. And I'm guessing with all the sticks being drug across the ground, they actually got all the kids up in here. Okay, let's see if I can get down without falling. Trail coming up. There's where I just was. Oh, it's so hard to see without light in it. And people have come up here and had fires and hung out, I guess. All right, guys, thanks for coming along, as always. Appreciate the subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Please give me a thumbs up. There's something in here worth value for somebody, and it just helps me out, help grow my channel a little bit, and I appreciate it. This may be it for this trip. I'm not really sure. We'll see what else we find, but so many places to see. Get out there and find the places that you like. Share them with other people. Thanks for watching.